Hello, friends! Thank you for joining this video. I have a special guest today, my fiance.
It's me, the one
It's
and only.
Mason. We're here so you can meet Mason, basically.
And shed light on what's
For those
really
of you
important.
who haven't met him, and for those of you who have met him and just want some comedic relief.
That's what I am.
Because he thinks he's really funny.
I am really funny.
So, I have some questions I asked on Instagram. It was like a Q&A, just to see what you guys had questions about. There's a few, don't have a ton of questions, but a few, enough to make a video. So, we're just going to get started. First one is, how did you two meet?
Okay, well,
What's your definition? What's
my
your version of the way...
My version is, I was single, leaving to go to basic officer leadership course, shorthand for bullet, in Fort Lee, and I'd really kind of given up on all the online dating stuff. They're pretty awful. And right about that time, Facebook started doing its Facebook dating, and I was like, I've never tried that, so I gave it a shot. Like 2 weeks into me being there, we matched.
Okay. Well, my side of it, I hopped on to Facebook dating, and Facebook is weird because they choose certain people to be on. Would you quit playing with my makeup things?
I'm sorry.
Quit.
Oh God. Okay.
So, Facebook chooses certain people. I don't know. They just find out you're single or something, and it's like, hey, do you want to check out Facebook dating? And so I got on, and I'd only been on there for 2 days, the night before and then the morning of. And I remember it was a Sunday, and I saw Mason's profile, and I was like, oh, he's really cute.
Tell him about the picture that really sold you over.
Oh, he has this
shaved.
Yeah, he has this picture, the last picture on his profile, and it was he had no hair, just a buzz cut.
Yep.
And he had these big headphones on, and he just had this mischievous look on his face, and I was like, he's so cute. I was like, oh my gosh. And he had a picture of him and his mom, and I was like,
yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, I was like, he's got a good relationship with his mom, it looks like, so that's a good sign. And you had a picture of your dad.
I did.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
I kind of forgot.
That one that looked like
what?
That you looked like him, kind of. You both were just.
Oh, the.
Yeah, where you both leaning into
thing.
each other,
yeah.
And you just kind of, I could definitely tell, I could see the resemblance, and I was like, okay, cool. Anyway.
I'm actually adopted.
You are.
Yeah, I'm adopted.
Yeah.
Something real
I'm
bad.
not.
Yeah, my dad's in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of so. Yeah. So then he on Facebook dating, you have to swipe. You can tell when someone swipes on you. So he saw that I swiped on him, and he swiped back basically. And would you quit it?
I'm sorry.
It's
distracting. There's so much stuff here.
Don't pay attention.
There's so much stuff here.
Well, okay. So anyway, long story short, quit. Long story short, we met through Facebook dating, and he really liked me in my. Tell them about my profile picture that you liked.
Oh, I don't know. It's it was a Christmas. I think it was a Christmas picture. You have this red sundress thing. And you just had this big smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had red lipstick.
I had my Christmas dress on. It was a LuLaRoe Christmas dress that I had on for a Christmas party, for a work party. And he really liked it.
Yeah, it was a winner. And then the second one, I don't know why I remember this, but the second one, it was a black and white picture. She had her big aviators on, her tiny little face, and she had on a black leather jacket. The only thing I was missing in the picture was you need to be on a motorcycle.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, we met through Facebook dating. Second question, what's your favorite thing about each other?
Well, I started last one, so you start this one.
Oh, man.
Okay, yeah.
My favorite thing about Mason is that, I mean, I have a lot of favorite things, but like one of them is we'll be driving to go somewhere and he'll just like reach over and he'll just like reach for my hand and we'll just be.
Yeah, I was like, I don't ever reach for your belly.
No, not my belly, but
Okay.
like my hand. I mean, I'm trying to like keep it in the frame because like if I just reach for your hand, then like they won't see that I'm reaching for your hand.
It's very hard to narrow down
Yeah, to
to
narrow
like
it
the
down.
singular
What's
favorite.
Your favorite
Yeah,
thing.
the favorite thing. You let me play video games? No, I'm just kidding. That's a terrible.
I'm literally over here
I don't
like-
know. It's weird. It's like it's like yeah. I mean, that's a pretty baller move. No, I think my favorite thing isn't even something that you do. I think my favorite thing is just like when I kind of have like this like kind of like an outer body kind of experience thing where like we're around each other. Maybe we've been out like on a date or going out doing a whole bunch of stuff and we're sitting out. It typically happens when we're eating or like just playing on our phones or whatever. And I'll just kind of stop and just look at you and you're not really paying attention to that. I'm looking at you and just kind of taking it all in, taking the picture of my soon-to-be bride. Yeah.
His soon-to-be
So.
bride.
But yeah, she lets me play video games. And she's a gamer too.
I'm not a gamer.
She's a huge gamer.
Listen, you
200
asked-
plus
no,
hours
you
of
asked
Animal
a
Crossing
gamer?
on the new
No, you
on
ask
the new
a gamer
thing.
if I'm a gamer, and they
and
say
she
no,
was
I'm not,
and she was
because I
really
play
into
Animal
Witcher
Crossing.
3
No.
because I played Witcher
I just
3
play
and she
Animal
was
Crossing,
like,
and it's a
"That's a
chill
really
game."
cool game," and so she got it. She got it on her own. I didn't buy it for her. You bought it.
I did, but
That's a gamer move.
no. Okay, I can buy a game on my own without being a gamer.
No.
But a gamer is a different definition than what I am and how I do. Like, gamers come home from work and get on and play video games. I don't. I do sometimes.
I strongly
I don't do that.
No, this is
It's like
nope.
it's the certain kinds of games that you choose because Animal Crossing is not a gamer game. Okay.
It is a video game in which you have devoted
It's a calm
over
game.
200 hours.
It's a calming game, but it's not a competitive
It's
game.
not. No,
it's
it has
something-
competition has nothing to do with video games. You
Yeah,
have
actually-
devoted hours.
Actually, it can.
Hours.
It's like if you're a gamer, then you spend so much time in it that it's like kind of your. Anyway, I'm not a gamer. That is the end of the story. Moving on. How do you resolve conflict? Your turn.
How do I like we as a group or as the individual?
As a group, wow. How do you resolve conflict?
I don't know. We've never
Like with
really.
each other.
We've never really had
I mean,
real
okay.
conflict.
Here's the thing: is like our version of conflict is not real conflict. Like we will, like very loudly argue about everything,
Yeah.
anything and everything.
So that
We'll just leave it off.
your light sucks.
Wow.
Time to get you a new light.
Anyway,
The gamer thing that was just like a brief.
yeah,
little,
we are
just
very,
tiny
very,
little-
very argumentative, I guess.
over things that don't
over
matter.
things, but we are never actually fighting. We're just like really loudly discussing something.
Yeah, it's just a very loud.
It's a lively
It's a
discussion,
very
but it's
lively
never
discussion.
actually fighting. So
but
like,
but I am right though.
in both of our heads, we're
She's
not
a gamer.
fighting. So, are you done yet? So resolving conflict, I feel like we haven't had a terrible conflict too.
No, because I mean,
But when we resolve conflict, like when we run into something that is conflicting, we sit down and we really hash it out and we
Yeah.
talk about it.
Typically
and
it's-
it's a very serious matter. And we take it, like we really resolve it, I feel like we, or at least if we don't like immediately resolve it, we like marinate on it and kind of figure out what we're going to do to resolve it.
yeah.
And then we'll bring the concept back up again and talk about it again.
Yeah, typically it's something that, like I personally have tried to be very proactive about seeking out, looking for those friction points and identifying them and bringing them to light so that we can talk about it. So the closest thing to conflict that we ever come to is that we may be talking about something, and then in the conversation we come up with a concept that we don't maybe exactly agree on, and if it's something that we're both in the right headspace to really hash out, we just pretty much just do it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like adults, we talk about things.
And then sometimes we still don't agree, but that doesn't mean that we...
like this gamer situation. She's a gamer. She is a gamer.
Like the fact that I'm
like
not a gamer.
Like she goes to work, gets home at like really late, like midnight, 1 o'clock,
and then I don't play. I have.
And stays up till 4 a.m. playing Witcher?
I've only done that like once.
You're a liar.
Or maybe twice.
Maybe twice. Maybe twice.
Listen, it's not frequent.
Honey,
gamers do it like every day or like once a week, multiple times a week. I don't. I've done it like maybe twice or something.
Okay, alright.
Alright. Let it be known, I am not a gamer.
You are a gamer.
And if you want to leave it in the comments below and let us know if I'm a gamer or not.
Show this to your friends, show this to your kids. Who's in denial of being a gamer? I'll admit that I'm a gamer. Got lots of hours in a whole bunch of different games.
I'm not a real gamer. Like I play games, but I am not a gamer. Okay? Favorite date night?
Well, I mean, God, we've only gone like 2. Huh? Like date nights that we've like set out, dressed up for, gone out. Cause we went to the very first one. I came home from Fort Lee. Yeah. We went to Rocco's. Yeah. In Canova. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We went to Rocco's. That was our first date. And then.
Then what? Bonhoff?
And then Bonhoff.
Yeah.
So I would say Rocco's because that was the first time that I saw you was that the first time I saw you back in West Virginia, or was that the second time?
I mean, it was like that night that I saw you when you came back from Fort Lee.
Okay.
So it wasn't like the first time.
So that was technically actually like the second time that I think I saw you in West Virginia. It was all pretty up in the dress.
Right.
And we went and go eat Rocco's.
Yeah, I went and visited him 3 times when he was out in Virginia.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure if I was really even allowed to be on base, but I went 3 times and we didn't get in trouble.
You weren't.
Yeah.
But
I didn't get in trouble, so...
No.
Anyway.
It's water under the bridge now.
I mean, I really liked our first date because it was so anticipated. It was something we planned for
we were
3 months.
3
or 4 months.
Yeah, while I was still in Virginia.
Yeah. It was something we were looking forward to. So it wasn't just like an awkward first date where you're like, hey, I'm just trying to get to know you.
My name's Mason.
Yeah, like I have a brother. I have 3 brothers and a sister. How many siblings do you have? Like, we weren't having that kind of conversation at all. Yeah. So we were definitely on a much more familiar headspace.
So yeah, I say the favorite date night was the first date.
Rocco's night.
Yeah, Rocco's.
Yeah, I agree. That was good. Date night. What is your opinions on banana peppers?
Banana peppers are the way. I'm working to try and be an official spokesman for all the banana pepper companies to spread the knowledge and the love of banana peppers. Banana peppers are the best condiment to put on your pizza, and potentially other sandwiches, like such as a pizza sandwich. They do exist, but yeah, banana peppers are the tried and true best pepper to put on a pizza, hands down, bar none. The one and only. I have spoken.
Are you done speaking? Okay. Banana peppers are absolutely disgusting because they are sour.
They're not.
They flood the entire flavor of everything else in your mouth. So, like, you bite into it and it's just all you can taste is that terrible, sour, disgusting. And it's, like, crunchy, too. It's, like, not a good crunch. It's
such a good
crunch. It's like an awkward, weird crunch.
It's a good crunch.
It's like a soggy crunch.
It's not like
I don't like
crunch.
That at all.
Nope. It's not. You were so wrong.
Oh.
On so many things.
What did you guys wear on your first date?
Oh, like a suit and a dress.
He went to
JCPenney's. Yeah.
You bought new shoes. You bought like new pants or something, but you bought multiple new things for that date. And then I wore a black and white dress that I had. But it had, now this was a dress that I wore 10 years ago to a black and white ball. It was like a homeschool thing. And it was like a homeschool social, I think. Or it was my friend's black and white ball that she had for her graduation party or something. So it was like a really big deal. But it literally was 10 years ago. And I pulled that dress back out and I tried it on. And I think we had to change, like we had to alter it a little bit.
Yeah, like your mom had to do something to it.
Like I think my shoulder or something was like different, and we had to take it out a little bit. But it was like, honestly, it fit almost just fine.
Just right.
So it was funny because
like the perfect pair of blue jeans. Just
yeah. So I wore a formal dress with heels, and he wore a suit and tie.
My shoes also had heels.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he had some fancy looking shoes. I liked his.
Just
No, they were nice shoes. They were like business shoes.
They're like business shoes.
They just looked so like.
So I took you out on like a business.
No, we wore nice things.
We wore nice things.
Really nice things.
Because we're Gucci.
We are Gucci. We're a Gucci couple. We like nice
Yeah.
things. He especially likes nice things.
She just doesn't like to see the price tag.
No, I hate the price tag.
I love the
I hate
price
spending
tag.
money on things.
I love spending money on
But
things.
if there's anything that I'm willing to spend money on, it is a wedding. I feel like
willing is a bit of a strong word. Reluctant.
Well, reluctant on most things. Willing on the wedding stuff. Favorite memory of / moment with each other. What?
I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think I've got it.
All right.
Favorite. The very very first time I met this woman in person. She drove to Fort Lee.
6 hours. Six and a half.
Six, big deal. Go drive to Camp Dodge, Iowa.
Okay.
6 hour drive, West Virginia to Fort Lee. And there was like a really spacious like lane like for the parking, because the hotel was basically like a giant I or a giant H, so there was parking all the way around it, and so there was wide parking for two cars to be able to travel through. As she parks, I come outside, I spot her, we walk towards each other, and we just have a big hug, like solid like minute long hug. Yeah, it felt like a minute long. It was probably like 10 seconds.
It was probably like between 10 and 20
Yeah.
seconds or something. Yeah, that was a good moment, because I remember like parking, and then I was like looking around, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm here, and he's gonna be coming around any minute. And what's funny
I'm gonna get catfished, and he's gonna be Puerto Rican.
His first, his favorite memory or moment is that hug that we had. And I remember thinking, he's shorter than I thought he was gonna be, and he does not like that. But it's still kind of funny because he's still taller than me. He's kind of a shorter guy, but he's still taller than me, and he likes that. And
My lashes are tangling.
no, they're not. My least favorite moment is when he is untangling his eyelashes.
She has really short eyelashes. They're like super short, but mine are like really long, and so sometimes they get tangled on the side. So I gotta
One of my
straighten them.
favorite moments is when I mentioned, we were just chilling at the apartment, and I mentioned ice cream, and I was like, we should go get ice cream, because we hadn't really been doing anything most of the day. We were just chilling like on our phones.
Oh, yeah.
And not really doing a lot. And boy, this guy, he perked right up.
What can I say? It's
He
ice
was
cream.
like kid in a candy store. He was like, his mood completely changed, and he was like so happy. I'm like driving down the road to Austin's, and he is just like totally changed man, and I'm like, so all you gotta do is just mention ice cream, and he's like,
I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, no, that's not true. I would never do that.
No,
Like,
it was just really funny because you really changed. You were just so excited for ice cream. Beebs, why do you not play Pokemon Go?
whoever one of you asked this Was it you?
No.
Did you set up this question?
No.
I'll tell you why. I just don't like it. I never played Pokemon when I was a kid. I
lame.
wasn't in it. I was in Yu-Gi-Oh.
So lame.
I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I had cards, had the decks, had the playing mats.
So
It
dumb.
was Yu-Gi-Oh.
No,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
it's just not it.
And I just never really. I watched the cartoons with Ash Ketchum and Brocky Brock and Misty. You know
You're not a real nerd.
why?
You're
Because
like-
I don't play
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
You're like a fake nerd. You're like
At least I'm not
wannabe.
hiding the fact that I'm a gamer when I really am.
He won't even play with me. Like, it's something we could do together and like bond. But
Well,
he doesn't.
I think a part of it is the fact that I really hate being glued to my phone. I used to have iFunny. It was an app, and I would literally just sit on my phone for hours and just scroll through iFunny. And I didn't mean to. I was like, it's 2:00. I got some time to kill. Just scroll through iFunny. And then I stop because my phone's about to die, and I look up and it's like 6. And I'm like, oh, this is a real problem.
I've done that with TikTok though.
Yeah.
It's like the same story. Like one day I got on, I just literally wasted the entire afternoon, and it was like 4 hours straight.
Wow.
I don't know how you accidentally watch 30-second videos for 4 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
So
3 hours.
I have like 1 or 2 games on my phone.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I just
very
don't do it.
addicted to Pokemon Go. I'll give it that. But here's the thing. Like, I have a lot of friends at work that play. I have the person who I'm not going to mention, the anonymous person that mentioned Pokemon Go that I play with a lot. Pokemon Go raids all the time. Yeah, so it's just like a very social thing for me. Like, I social Pokemon Go a lot just because a lot of my friends play and we can trade. And
We are very different people. If the world hasn't
he
noticed
would
yet.
be like a recluse if he could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He actually would.
I really would.
And I'm like wanting to talk to everyone if they want to talk to me.
Yeah, like when I like play video games, all the lights are turned off, shades drawn,
Yeah.
and I'm typically playing games that are quick, fast, and violent and loud.
And I'm usually like napping in the corner.
Yeah, it's
You on video?
Yeah, I'm doing a video,
I'm
man.
in a video.
We're showing the whole
It's
Hey,
world.
folks.
My brother just walked in.
You're soon to be famous.
Yeah.
Seth.
Quit trying to steal my thunder, bro. It's my turn.
Last but not least, question. What are y'all's top 3 fave ice cream flavors?
There's only one favorite ice cream flavor. Thank you very much, and it is mint chocolate chip. Okay. Anything less than that, subpar.
Okay. I have 2 that immediately come to mind. My very top favorite is probably pralines and cream. I love it. It's just like, it's so good.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Oh my
Pralines
lord.
and cream, you can usually get that pretty much anywhere, so it's like an easy go-to for me.
I really feel like that's an old person ice cream.
Well, butter pecan is an old person one. Pralines and cream is the not old person version. Okay? Then, my second favorite, my new favorite right now, is cotton candy by Austin's.
We just
So
had
good.
Austin's.
Oh my gosh. And that ice cream, if like you could have an ice cream flavor that you like more than the actual thing, it would be cotton candy. And then, third favorite, which is another like all-time go-to, is Oreos. Or like cookies and cream, like the same concept. It's like Oreo, it's like if I'm gonna get a milkshake, I love Chick-fil-A's Oreo milkshake, and then I also love McDonald's Oreo McFlurry. Oh my gosh. Something about their ice cream is like so good. Like it's so vanilla. It's like the most vanilla ice cream you've ever tasted.
Yeah,
It's
vanilla's boring.
It's a very clean, crisp vanilla flavor
No,
that
it's
McDonald's
bland.
ice cream
Vanilla
has, and
is-
then you throw the Oreos in it, and it's such a good, like, contrasting flavor.
No.
It's so good.
Vanilla is for
I mean, vanilla's,
bland. It's like the card.
yeah, it's very bland.
Vanilla is the cardboard of ice cream.
But this
Just
dude,
go lick
this
cardboard.
dude loves chocolate like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he loves chocolate. He doesn't like chocolate. He loves
I
chocolate.
do.
So if you have anything in your house that is chocolate related, he will probably find it. And I like chocolate, but I don't love
I
chocolate.
probably won't find
He
it.
loves chocolate.
I won't find it. Like, I won't go
You
search-
do.
I won't. Yeah, because this is your, like, domicile. Like, I'm
But
going to
you-
investigate your
yeah,
stuff.
but you
I'm not going to
find-
go to Who's He What's It from Nowhereville and just be like, I'm just going to start searching through your cabinets until I find chocolate.
But you find my chocolate and you will eat it.
Well, it's not like you hide it. You leave it, like, laying out.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's all the questions,
Thank God.
which that was not that many questions.
So many questions.
But-
My time is very valuable.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Well, I appreciate that you graced us with your presence for this time that you did. I hope that you all enjoyed learning the quirkiness of my fiance.
None of this was real. All of this was actually just a big facade. I'm actually an emotionless creature that is incapable of emoting. I only
Yeah,
do it, I
he
only
is
do it for her.
extremely ridiculous. Like,
Enneagram 4 game, by the way.
he's an
Top
Enneagram
dog.
4,
There's none other
4 and 7.
like me. I'm the original, the OG, the one and only Mason Midgift.
He's so unique.
I am.
How's it feel?
And you
to
couldn't
be
find
you?
another one like me. If you tried, you couldn't.
All right. Until next time.
Till the last time. This is the only time. Embrace
No.
it while you can.
No.
It's the only time you get to see me on camera.
All right. Goodbye.